Hey everybody, welcome to my latest video. This video I'm going to go over how to change the BCS or College Football Championships ratings with the editor app, the NCAA 2.0, the app that's used to change the bowl system to a playoff system. In that app, you can also change the ratings. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are on bowl week to change it before you get to the playoffs. You want to do that during bowl week. You can change the ratings and then basically decide whether you want to do a 4 or 8 team playoff. I've already done a video on the 4 team. I'm going to do another one on the 8. This video, I'm assuming you already know how to install the app and you're just looking to understand how to do the ratings better. So we'll go ahead and get our file. So we want to go to our PS3 emulator folder where we launched the game at, and up there you should have the DEVHDDO file. You go in there to the home, you open this folder and go to your save data, and I called this a test league. This is the file you need right here. You want to copy it and paste it to your desktop. Now you'll have the file. We'll open up the utility. It'll probably ask for administrative rights, which it does. Okay, we'll bring that over here. Here you'll see the college football playoffs and the poll editor. We want to do the poll editor before you do the playoffs if you want to change to your own ratings. So we'll open the file that we've moved to our desktop. Right down here. That'll take a second to load. Once we get in there, we should be able to see 3 different top 25s, or actually every team is listed and ranked all the way from first to last. So here in this season, you can see that Miami's 13-0. We got a kind of a weird year here. We got 3 undefeated teams, so this is a perfect scenario for a playoff. Now, I have no idea how the season played out. You normally would. But to move things up and down, you just grab them and move them up and down, or you can move them up and down here. You can see all the top 25, and then you go over here, you can see every team rated all the way down to the 126th team. This is the BCS, which is actually what is the college national championship poll. So this is what your playoffs would be pulled from. Then you can change the college, the media, and the coaches poll also. This is the one that counts for your playoff system. Now you can click on here, say you don't think 7-6 Iowa deserves, or 7-5 Iowa deserves to be up here. You click on them. You can switch them with any team and just click on it. So we don't know. Let's say we'll go with 9-5 FIU should be ranked ahead of Iowa. We'll go over here and find FIU. There it is. Right here. So we just take this FIU, click it, moves it into where Iowa was, and moves Iowa down. So you can move them around that way, or you can take and, like here, we got 3 undefeated teams. We got a 12-1 team. Now, to me, if we're doing a 4-team playoff, Oregon should be in it over Michigan, unless Michigan beat them, which we don't know for sure in this scenario. But we have Iowa State down here in 11-1. We're going to move them up, all the way up. So you can adjust it that way. So if you feel like somebody's getting slighted, or if you're one of the guys that think the lower tier teams don't deserve to be in the top 4 or whatever, this would be our 4-team playoff. So we would have Miami at Oregon, or Oregon at Miami, and Cincinnati at Louisiana. And Iowa State would be the oddball out. But if we had an 8-team, then we got to kind of decide here. We're going to move Louisville into the top 10. We got Alabama down here, BYU, Appalachian State, Hawaii. I mean, you can go and do a lot of changing around here. Let's see, what's our first team out? 6-6. Ole Miss should be ahead of them, really. But I mean, you can really get in depth with this and change everything around. Now you can also, like I said, click on these icons and change things around. So this will be our 4-team playoff if we were to go that far. So that's how you get in here and mess with these, and you can set up, any scenario you want. Now here, again, this is the one that will affect the playoff, college football playoff top 25. So that's pretty much it that I'm aware of. You can, then you would click and save it, back out of it. So we'd save that. Once that saved, you want to re-copy this back into your save folder. So now we know when we go back in the game and check it, it should be Miami, Louisiana, Cincinnati, Oregon, Ohio, or Iowa State is our top 5. So Miami, Louisiana, Cincinnati, Oregon, Iowa State. So we back out. Copy and paste this back into here. Replace. Bring up the game into your dynasty. And you go over to the BCS rankings, which is what we call the college football playoff rankings in the app. So we have Miami, Louisiana, Cincinnati, Oregon, Iowa State. So you can see that changed. So we're looking very successful here. So you can see how that will affect your playoffs. So you should be able to adjust this. Now, if you played the system through, you can go back in at the end of it all and use this to change how everything ended up. So if you have a team that won the championship game, but they're ranked 2 for some reason, you can move them back up and make them rank number 1. So that's a dive into how to change the top 25 and the playoff ratings. So I'll be making more videos. Hopefully these are helping. This one's going to be kind of short, but it's really pretty simple. If you need help downloading this other app, there's plenty of ones out there. I made a video on how to do the 4-team playoff on my page, and it shows you how to get the utility. I keep calling it an app, it's actually a utility, but hit that like and sub. I really appreciate it. Follow me on my other channels on Twitch and Twitter, and I'll be doing a lot more content here. I appreciate it.